findings underscore not just an urgent need for VFX workers to join together, but a mandate for IATSE to deploy its resources and support this campaign unwaveringly.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
An update for IATSE. Listeners probably know I am a member of IATSE right here in Huntsville, IATSE 900. Just got made the political coordinator recently, so there's another thing, another reason for me to keep in touch with what's happening at the international level. But we had some big news come out from the international in the video effects industry, the special effects industry. VFX IATSE 2022 Rates and Conditions Survey was put out just last week, and it paints an industry in crisis, underscores the mandate to unionize. So VFX workers are an increasingly large component of the entertainment industry. And of course, the entertainment industry is an increasingly large component of our economy. So there was this in-depth study on workers' pay and working conditions in the VFX industry that IATSE did, and they put out the results Wednesday, March 1st. Some of the highlights: an overwhelming majority of VFX workers feel that their work is not sustainable in the long term. For VFX workers employed directly by film productions, only 12% have health insurance, which carries over from job to job, and only 15% report any kind of employer contributions to a retirement fund. On average, 70% of VFX workers report having worked uncompensated overtime hours for their employer. 75% of VFX workers reported being forced to work through legally mandated meal breaks and rest periods without compensation. The majority of on-set VFX workers reported working in conditions they felt unsafe in. A further 75% of VFX workers employed by the major film studios had no access to any employer-provided training or educational resources. Only about 1 in 10 VFX workers felt able to individually negotiate viable solutions to these challenges with their employer. Honestly, I'm curious who the 1 in 10 is. IATSE International President Matthew Loeb said, quote, "These results are alarming, but not surprising. Despite record growth in visual effects as a sector of the motion picture and television production industry, and insatiable demand for labor in this field, too many VFX workers are struggling to make ends meet, are working grueling and unrealistic hours, often without overtime pay, and broadly aren't receiving the benefits and workplace protections they deserve. Benefits and protections their unionized co-workers in IATSE already have and depend on. No one in show business should be treated as a second-class citizen and denied a voice in their workplace simply because they have 3 magical letters before their job title. These findings underscore not just an urgent need for VFX workers to join together and organize to address long-standing sector-wide issues, but a mandate for IATSE to deploy its resources and support this campaign unwaveringly." Just as a reminder, the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, IATSE, is a labor union representing over 168,000 technicians, artisans, and craft persons in the entertainment industry, including live events, motion picture and television production, broadcast, and trade shows in the United States and Canada. You can go to IATSE.net to find the entire survey. And I also wanted to point to a recent article by Alex Press with Jacobin. Alex spoke to a couple of the organizers in the VFX industry, so it gives you a little bit more background on the some of the issues discussed in that survey.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.